I feel like people.
What's that you're trying to say?
I feel like people
Is that the
treat
lyric?
Radiohead the way that you say I treat Chris Stapleton.
Absolutely.
And I get it, but they're not that good.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiohead are not that good.
Yeah, that's
Like-
those are
they're
strong
not-
words to start
but-
this Saturday morning.
Yeah, like
Chris Stapleton and like Radiohead are not comparable. Like at all.
I
Industry
just
wise,
don't. I just don't
I
think.
just think anything wise.
I just don't think that they're like.
And I think Chris Stapleton's great.
I know, but I think Radiohead's great too. But I don't think people treat them like they're the freaking Beatles.
Well, it's because they were the Beatles of the 90s.
innovate. Yeah.
Like, so you had to have lived through the 80s and then come into the 90s
And be thankful
realizing
that
the
they-
music was just awful. And then those guys, because the thing
Music
is,
was
like,
awful when
because when you think of Radiohead, when were you born?
96.
Right. So that's
The Benz was
laugh
what,
track.
92?
Cue laugh track. Okay. Then when a guy like you'd probably like typically think of Radiohead in terms of like
95 was Benz. Sorry, not 92.
all their like really, really vibey, spacey stuff, but it was Pablo Honey.
It's like the pop stuff.
Yep. And it was the Benz. That was like, whoa. Like this is really, really, and this is during the time of like Nirvana, bro. And they start doing this stuff that's just like, just kind of,
Yeah.
and then OK Computer drops and it's like, OK Computer changed everything.
Oh my
everything.
God. Is that 98?
OK Computer changed everything about rock and roll music. It was like Jimi Hendrix introduced the wah-wah pedal and kind of popularized it, and the Edge introduced the, delay. Yeah. And Johnny Greenwood introduced like just munted, strange, like, I mean, you know what? Johnny Greenwood really introduced, if you think about it, like Valhalla Shimmer,
Right.
right? Like his guitars are just
Effects.
yeah, like this is the spaciest reverb. So all I'm saying is like people consider them like the Beatles. You're right. People go nuts in terms of like their influence because of what they brought to the game.
Yeah, I get it, and I'm just saying,
Chris Stapleton is just another artist.
if
A great artist.
yeah, it was just a hot take, and I think like I see what Radiohead is, but if I'm gonna listen to music from that era, I'd rather listen to Nirvana, Oasis, Travis. Like Radiohead's not, it's never gonna be first on my list for like I'm gonna sit down and listen to a record. It's hard to listen to Radiohead.
Well, you have to listen to the right, like, so you're the type of records that you're talking about would be, and I'll give you two
Amnesiac.
I'll give you two Radiohead records to listen to in that list. The first one would be the Benz. If you like Travis and you like, that type of vibe, don't listen to OK Computer or anything after that. Like Amnesiac and like
Kid A.
that stuff. Kid A, exactly. It's too avant-garde. You got to listen to stuff that has structure because you're a songwriter, and like you have those intuitions. And so like, yeah, don't start with freaking Miles Davis, Portraits of Spain. You know what I mean? Like you start with when they were a band that wrote songs.
The one thing I
Yeah.
will say about Pablo Honey and the Benz is I like Travis' production more than those two, the production on those two albums.
Sure, I totally understand that, because Travis has the acoustic guitars and the mandolins and all that stuff, and everything sounds really fat.
Yeah, yeah.
But but if you're thinking about it, like think of Oasis, that type of production, right? So it's kind of like it's still like sort of like pre-95, not you know what I mean? It's still kind of everything's still a bit thin, but like the songs and the structure of the songs and the guitar work. Joel and I were listening to the Benz in Vegas a couple of weeks ago when we were golfing, and the guitar work was just like, what is like? It's real guitars and like guitar players taking, like going out on the front foot and taking a stab at something and being, crazy. Joel said that Michael Chislett used to be like that in the early United records, and then he sort of,
Got clean.
got clean. Exactly. Yeah, but it's true.
He started making music for Music Bed. basically.
No, I mean, he became a producer, so like he just
You want to perfect things. You want to make things clean. You don't
layers.
take large. You don't take big risks.
Yeah, totally. There's
Yeah.
layers, and it's and
Yeah, Rick Rubin thinks the same. One of the most incredible producers of our generation. He never takes risks. He never goes on his front foot.
Oh, okay. Well,
who's that?
Rick Rubin?
No, but why are you saying Rick Rubin?
That was just a
You're making a
sarcastic
joke.
comment.
I
It's like
know.
great producers like
Still
they
take-
put their foot down and they go, no, this is what the sound is gonna be. So I'm gonna make it the sound,
Right.
what was the latest album Rick Rubin produced?
That's why Kanye always loved working with Rick Rubin, because Kanye and Rick Rubin were trying to do the same thing, and they go like, we're not gonna make a hip hop album to sound like every other hip hop album. We're gonna make a hip hop album so every other hip hop album can sound like this one.
Right.
Trying to find the latest thing Rick Rubin did that was like a strong stroke, though.
Rick Rubin.
Imagine Dragons. Did I see Imagine Dragons?
As the French call him.
The Vet Brothers.
Rick Rubin.
He
I
did
mean-
Life of Pablo.
Yeah, I mean, he did The Strokes,
Which one?
The New Abnormal.
Oh yeah, Linkin Park.
Man, I think I feel like early 2000s rock is often overlooked.
Agreed.
And there's so like, dude, I was just listening to Keen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wake up in some van. That song's so damn good.
Yep. You've got early. You got Strokes,
Yeah.
and the early Strokes was just unbelievable. Yeah.
Eatable.
And then you've got that Southern rock band. They're huge. I can't. Caleb Followell's the lead singer.
Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon.
Early
Leon,
Kings
yeah.
of Leon.
Yeah. Early Kings is just
Aha
like
Shake.
yeah, Shake, Heartbreak.
Garage rock, man. I mean, The Killers.
What album is Charmer off of?
That's
Because of the times.
That's on Because of the Times. Yeah.
yeah, and exactly. There was
That was their last non-radio album.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then that the next album came out, and I'm just like, who is this band?
Yeah, they got pretty butt rocky for a while there.
Dude, I still love them.
Their latest album, did you listen to it?
No.
Incredible.
I
Kind of meet in the middle.
Really?
Dude, I remember being in the children's ministry theater at church, getting ready for Power Time, our kids' worship service on Sunday morning, and Only by the Night had just come out, and David and I were setting up, and he put on the record, and I was at the time where I was like just starting to be allowed to listen to secular music, and he put that record on, and it was like, what is happening right now?
Yep.
I'd never heard anything like that. And he told me, he was like, in order to be a real musician, you have to sit down and learn Abbey Road from start to finish on every instrument. And I was like, no, screw that. So I did it with Only by the Night. So I learned how to play Only by the Night on every single instrument.
That's funny. Okay, so my problem with Only by the Night was just the verb. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
It's bigger.
I didn't like it. I liked.
Their dry grunge.
I felt like felt like when they were in like a 200 square foot room with eggshell foam everywhere, and it's just totally dead. They were their best.
Yeah.
Like it was just there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
So like
There's literally 4 parts to the song.
yeah, exactly. It's a 4 exactly.
Yeah, with no layers.
Yeah.
No layers.
Just
Yeah.
two panned guitars. Oh,
yeah, man. But they sounded like a band,
yeah.
and that
Yeah.
was like the difference. Is like it's unreal.
I'm trying to find other early 2000s rock.
Shine all you.
Gold digger lovers. Are you too good to tango with the poor boys?
Yeah, I mean, it was just unbelievable. It was an unbelievable time of music.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, even Travis was still pumping out 12 Memories, and
Dude, the freaking Killers.
the Killers were, oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
yes,
gosh.
the Killers,
What was the first album?
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. And Sam's Town.
Yep.
Hot Fuzz was 2004.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a golden era of rock and roll.
Yeah.
I guess if you had to compare it to like now, who's innovating in rock would probably be Tame Impala.
Yep. Tame Impala is kind of like the only gig. Which
I know,
by
I'm
the
trying-
But I feel like, I feel like even Tame Impala hot take here. Currents was like sick, or actually their first 3 records.
By the way, a little
Caveat.
just a little grenade I'm going to drop, and then you continue. Empire of the Sun are touring in Australia.
Oh, sick.
So
Together.
yes,
Dude, the
Wow.
the frontman got like radically saved.
yeah, Luke Steele.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
it's amazing.
He follows me on Instagram.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
I
wild.
love.
He follows me and Stephen Furtick.
Wow,
Just your
those
two
are-
pillars of theology.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, so he did an acoustic record, and it's
I haven't heard it.
It's good. It's really
In
good.
his own name or an
yeah,
alias?
Luke Steele. But I want them to keep making music together so bad.
Those two together.
I went to like this tiny little festival, and it was 1975 before they were headlining.
Pass.
It
I like
was
some albums.
Not a fan.
yeah, that's fair. 1975. They were touring their second album. I love their second album. It was Kings of Leon.
I Like It When You Sleep, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
And Empire of the Sun. And I saw Empire of the Sun, and I couldn't listen to them for like a year and a half after I saw them.
Why?
Their show was just so weird. It was such a turnoff for me.
Like, is it super, like, was it like?
It was like,
Theatrical?
it was theatrical and like trippy, but like dark and like
Wasn't
a
the one
little
guy
bit
super
like-
high?
like yeah, oh yeah, everybody was, and like a little bit like grotesque, you know, and it was just it was weird. Like something was off there, and then they ended the show and they literally smashed the whole stage,
Like destroyed
everything,
Didn't do it for you?
guitars.
everything, keyboards, drum set,
Guitars.
yeah, amps, everything.
They must have had crap stuff. Either that or it's the end of the tour, and they're just like, yeah, we can't ship this back to Australia.
Yeah,
It costs
something like
it
that.
costs more to ship it.
Then to smash it?
Yeah, and if we smash it, then the festival has to clean it up, and they didn't want to pay for.
That's a good move.
know what I
It's
mean?
true. It's true.
Yep.
Yep.
You were on a take there, by the way, about
Oh yeah, I don't get me wrong. I love Tame Impala. I think that sometimes it seems like he's a bit of a one-trick pony, and it's like if you throw flanger on it, like now you're cool
on the master bus.
Yeah, now you're cool psychedelic
the
rock.
most impressive thing is seeing them do that live. Do those effects
Their
live?
show live is insane.
Oh, I can imagine.
We saw it at ACL.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Currents, Lonerism,
like
Inner Speaker.
Elephant sound.
Yeah.
Elephant live sounded like the record.
Oh, yeah, but those Lonerism and Inner Speaker were like, I listened to those records so much.
Lonerism, I've rolled that a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, early 2000s, The Darkness put out Permission to Land.
Oh, yeah. The dark that
Dude, I think oh man.
that is one of the saddest stories, because
Why aren't they more?
that guy, Justin Hawkins, if you haven't heard The Darkness, you don't know.
Oh,
what you're
Love is
missing.
Only a Feeling.
Start with Permission to Land.
The guy is
2003.
he's like the Beethoven of guitar, and then he's such an incredible songwriter. He creates this insane record, and then just nothing happens from it. It's like I hate the music industry
for him not being.
for things like that.
Yeah.
Like I hate the music industry and all of the politics, because The Darkness
And the inside job.
isn't one of the biggest bands in the world, because Empire of the Sun isn't bigger than Coldplay, because just stuff like that. It's just like, it just annoys me to no end.
You know, we're forgetting something very important here, that Beck made Midnight Vultures in 1999.
Wow.
That there's no innovator like Beck right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still like loves making music.
And drops.
Mm-hmm. Who was it? I mean, Ryan Adams just dropped his 6th record in 9 months.
He dropped another one 3 days ago.
Yeah.
They're
it
not.
sucks.
Yeah,
The last one sucks.
Yeah, that's the only thing. He's dropped 6 records and there's only one good one.
Yeah, it's not the 90s.
No.
Yeah.
in the early 2000s when he was printing gold.
Casing gold.
Yeah, well, there is that. So Kanye got married.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, one of his designers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
It looks like a very plastic woman. It looks like
Kim
a woman,
2.0.
It looks like Kim
Yeah.
2.0, but with just pure plastic.
Bianca Sensori.
Yeah.
I have not seen this. What? I'm supposed to be up on the Kanye news.
Yeah, I know. You're the Kanye guy.
What? Oh, wow. Did you see that headline that said Julia Fox was talking about their brief romance?
Mhm.
And she's like, he didn't even know my name.
Oh my gosh.
And then she said it. She said that she did it to like protect his kids.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I let him call me Stacy the whole time. Just to
It's for the kids.
protect his children.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's like a celebrity pastor with the person in the green room that brings in the the chicken. It's like, hey, it's you again. Hi, you.
Hey, guy.
My name's
Are you good? Are you good?
On me.
How are you feeling?
How's the family?
How you good? You good? You're good? Oh, I love chicken. I love chicken. Buddy. Hey, buddy. What's up, guy?
In an era where people do really bad naming of children, right? Like just like celebrity children names are bad. Kanye has the best children names. He has sick names. Have you heard them? North,
South,
West.
East,
Saint.
I don't know, dude.
Pablo.
No.
What? Okay, what happened to normal?
I
what,
just don't care.
dude, what happened to normal
anymore.
names? What happened to just naming your kid
Fred?
Steve?
I don't think anyone's
happened to
been.
Fred?
I don't think anyone's been named Brian in the last 15 years.
You're probably right. Brian.
Matthew.
I
Yeah.
like Matthew.
You know, Paul.
They're
Let's
all-
get back to
the Bible
biblical names.
Are you gonna
Zechariah?
are you gonna be the one to do it, Everett? To bring back normal names?
Yes.
Do you have the names picked out?
Obadiah. Malachi.
Malachi. That's another good.
Methuselah.
Nehemiah.
Call him Methy.
I like
Methy for short.
I like Meher Halal Hashbaz.
How do you spell that?
Maherhalel. I don't know, something like that.
Mahara.
Actually,
It means quick to the spoil, quick to the booty.
Okay, so Covenants just came out with Stephen Wesley, and Stephen has taught this course for years. And if you're into big picture theology, you're going to want to take this. This is actually going to be one of the courses that we do for 6 weeks of Lent. The Savage Bible
Boot camp.
The Savage Bible Boot Camp, and Covenants is just so big picture, and you're going to want to watch it. So watch it.
It's available now.
Available now. Thank you, Stephen.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Team America?
Is Team America World Police one of the best movies ever made?
It is absolutely in my it's in my comedic canon for sure. Top 20? Absolutely.
Top 20, right?
It's top 20 in the comedic
For sure.
canon. Yeah.
I think Team America is the best movie to watch on Memorial Day.
Oh, I just figured out my
We
bone
did
to
that
pick.
last year.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the best. It's the best movie to watch during Memorial Day.
Ronry, I'm so Ronry.
So lonely, so sad, and only alone. It's only just me, only sitting on my little throne. I work very hard and try to make. I don't know, but nobody listens. No one understands. Maybe someday they'll take me seriously. Until then, I'll be Ronry. Yeah, I'm in a Ronry. For it all me.
Yo, how good is that patch? That's a garage band worn tape piano.
There's nobody I can relate to. Yeah, it's so good.
I was watching a movie last night and it made me think of that movie. We were watching.
Apple Dumpling Gang?
Nah, we turned it off. The kids are getting
I was going to figure
just
they
a little above their age. But Georgie snuggled with me the whole movie. Oh, we watched Toy Story 4.
Oh, Dorty Duty.
She
baby
never
pumpkin.
snuggles with me ever.
Really?
She hates my breath. She's very sensitive to smells like you.
She's like me. She likes people.
I showered
she
today,
expects
guys, for
people
you
to be
guys.
clean. Thank you.
I wore
Appreciate that.
cologne.
Nice. I actually smelled that. I smelled that you wore cologne. It's very nice.
I wanted to, I want to be nice to you guys.
That's very
Appreciate
nice
it.
of you. So I recently saw a movie that I was absolutely blown away with.
Okay.
I believe it's called Pale Blue Eye. The Pale Blue Eye. It's on Netflix, and it is starring Christian Bale.
Ooh, 2022, Christian Bale.
Yeah, and
Redeeming his sin of doing that movie with Taylor Swift.
yes, correct. It does that. It's an amazing movie.
63 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I would give it.
Audience 73.
Yeah, I mean, anytime the audience is going to be, of course, the critics didn't like it because they're literally untrustworthy social justice warriors.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to watch this.
this movie, in my estimation, is an easy 8.5. That's what I'm giving it. It is, the writing is like, it's like otherworldly. It's masterful. It's like it was written in the 90s or the 80s or something like that. It's just like when people actually took things somewhat seriously in this type of genre.
Heck yeah.
I was watching a movie recently. Oh, I was watching Avatar 2.
Yeah.
I saw it this week. And the writing was so bad. There's this part where, like, for example, like
Avatar 2?
yeah. And like, look, like, you don't go there for the dialogue. It's going to be
The effects.
Yeah,
and
like
the production.
yeah, the dialogue was written by ChatGPT. Like, let's bottom line, right? And like, there's this part where like one of the avatars is communicating to a whale, and the whale just had a baby whale, and so they're speaking in sign language.
Yeah.
you know, and she's like, "Oh wow, your daughter is so beautiful," and the whale like responds back and like, "Yeah," and then it says like, "Thank you. I love my baby." You know, and he's like, it's like,
Okay.
it was like the
Yeah.
worst dialogue ever. Like, it was like so Chat GPT. What would a whale say? And it's like the whale's like saying these like very, I don't know, it was just so stupid.
Did you see Mark Driscoll's take on Avatar?
I did.
What did he say?
He says it's demonic.
Well, he's critiquing the worldview, and the worldview is demonic for sure.
What isn't, though?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go into
That's demonic, man.
if you go into bottom line is just like he has a great point, and the point is that the ideology behind like the Avatar is that the West is evil, it's disgusting, it's destroying the world, and the only people that are actually pure and true are those that practice pantheism. Right, and pantheism is like the earth is the true spiritual. The earth is the true good, and people that like it's like the
That's not demonic. That's just like, I think that's the wrong word. That's just like, yeah, I get, that's a dumb theme.
well, it's a
Progressive theme.
I think pantheism is I think that pantheism is demonic.
A doctrine which identifies God with the universe.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Mother Earth, all this crap. It's like that's the reason why these folks lived in a loincloth and never evolved from that.
Right.
Because you know what I mean? Because they didn't value human life.
It was more about nature.
Everything was cheap. Everything was just recyclable, including humanity. Like,
Right. I watched Man in the Iron Mask last night for the first time.
oh, really?
Yeah.
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
That's a great film.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I'd never seen it. Incredible.
Yeah. Matilda on Netflix.
The girls have been watching that.
I've seen it twice.
I haven't seen it.
It's so
I'm not a
good.
musical guy. I can't do musicals, man. Except for Sweeney Todd.
bro. I'm telling you right now, this one's good.
I'll try. Is it animated?
It's so good.
Oh no, it's not animated. They won like awards for the makeup and stuff.
I went and saw Plane last night.
Plane.
Yeah. It's a new
Oh yeah,
Gerard Butler film.
Oh, I
yeah.
love Gerard Butler.
It was good.
I'm sure the writing was spot on.
It was definitely ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was written by.
Oh, it's an action thriller.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Basically, they uploaded every Steven Seagal. Yeah, exactly.
Text.
I watched Forrest Gump last night.
Oh, really?
Sick.
Yeah, love that movie.
Yeah, great film.
Oh,
Great film.
that's beautiful.
Thanks.
Great soundtrack. Really great soundtrack.
Soundtrack. Who did the soundtrack?
I don't know who did the soundtrack, but it's like,
What's memorable in it?
like just all those 70s and 60s songs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like,
I mean, most notably, "Fortunate Son." I feel like that's yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Doobie Brothers, Simon and Garfunkel,
Mhm.
Ooh, they point a finger at you.
Harry Nilsson. Yeah, there's some giants in there. Beach Boys, Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
Willie Nelson,
The Doors.
CCR,
The
Bob
Doors.
Dylan,
Did
Aretha
Doors.
Franklin. Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah,
That's a loaded freaking soundtrack.
I had the soundtrack as a kid. Listen to it.
that's a good soundtrack to have. Kind of get a little bit of everything, right? I
Mamas
guess
and
that's
the
kind of the
Papas?
point.
Yep.
Dude, that is a underrated soundtrack, probably.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yep. Great film.
Hey, yeah, great film. Oh, that was a great film.
It's a great film.
All right. In and Out is setting up corporate offices in the state of Tennessee,
It's in Franklin.
In Franklin.
In Franklin.
and they're opening stores by 2026. Restaurants.
That's
Wait,
too long.
2026?
They gave themselves a long runway.
Are you kidding me? Why would they announce it now for like 3 years early?
Everyone thinks they're going to come earlier, but they gave themselves a long
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's too long.
runway.
Well, we have Shake Shack and Oh Be Joyful to hold us over.
And Burger Dandy,
Where's Burger Dandy?
Americana Tap House. They share a building.
Okay.
I haven't heard great things about Burger Dandy.
It's one of the best smash burgers I've ever eaten in my life.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll be honest with
Get it
you.
through your skull.
I'll be honest with you. I like Franklin. I like how cute it is, but there's nothing to do at night.
It's true.
But
It's a
Nashville's
sleepy town.
25 minutes away.
There's nothing to do there.
Nashville's 25 minutes away.
There's no Top Golf.
Yes,
there
apparently
is.
there is.
There's Top Golf
Let's
in
go
Nashville.
do Top Golf.
Are you
That's the
being
next
serious?
episode.
Yes.
Top Golf.
Yes. Top
Where's
Golf
the Top
is-
Golf?
It's on the side, like it's the northwest side towards Clarksville.
We need more stuff. If you have stuff, bring it here.
I agree, but I like the sleepy town vibe. Like, I'm not looking to get up too much.
From Clifford.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, Top Golf is there. Let's do our next episode there, guys.
Yeah.
Next Saturday. Let's do Top Golf.
All right, I got a bone to pick.
All right.
Okay.
Ready. Do we have the hotline ready, by the way?
My bones to pick.
No.
Do you know what my bone to pick is today?
Yeah.
Is it with an airline?
Nope.
Is it with Franklin?
Nope.
Is it with drivers?
Nope.
Is it with...
You're never gonna guess it.
Is it with Chris Palmer?
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing.
Nope. No, my bone to pick is with the fact that my bone to pick is with movie critics.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. And this is my bone to pick. That they are always asleep on comedy. And this is why movie critics actually can't be trusted. None of them can be trusted because comedy is literally
It's the spear of culture.
it's one of the most important, like, people go see comedies. People don't cite anything more than they cite comedies
So true.
when it comes to like
Pop reference.
references, exactly. And for whatever reason, movie critics take themselves so seriously that they can't wrap their heads around what makes a comedy funny or not, or good or not, because they're not funny people. You know, movie critics are sort of like, I don't know what's wrong with them, but apparently they can't tell what a good joke is.
They don't got no funny bone.
They don't got no funny bone, exactly. And so these poor and like And they're sort of, if you think of it, they've sort of set themselves up as like the cultural tastemakers.
Yeah.
No, this should be good. And this is, I mean, obviously it's just a mess at the moment because you don't have Siskel and, whoever, Ebert and all that. These guys are gone, right? And these guys, they critiqued things in somewhat of a measurable way. They were actually a bit more kind to comedy. But, and this is the Academy included, like comedies don't win Academy Awards. Comedies don't get high ratings.
Yeah.
They don't, right? Like nobody movie critics and the award shows don't understand them. And they're some of the best acting, some of the best writing,
Yes.
some of the most engaging content. And every single time, if you look at the reviews that come out for comedies during the period, it's always right, or it's a low score, and then 2020 vision, 20 years later, somebody's like, yeah, it was a great movie. I'm giving it 9 out of, it's like,
Yeah.
no, dude, no, you were asleep at the wheel. Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, Anchorman, all
of this.
every single one of them. And these are the movies that people will go back to constantly.
The byproduct also of this is that now, because companies and all these movie and content creators want to win awards, they're not making good comedies. They're not like the actual comedies suck now too.
It's true because one of the other reasons why the comedies suck as well is because comedians are terrified. All they can do is make sex jokes.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's safe.
Yeah.
And so that's what they do. All the young, right? Like all the young comedian guys, it's just all like,
it's cheap.
Totally.
Cheap tricks.
Exactly. It's not funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in order for things to be funny, it's got to have an edge on it. And the edge is gone, right?
Yeah.
Now I am starting to see some guys get a little bit more bold, because it's like that gets the laughs. At the end of the day, you laugh when you shouldn't be laughing. That's comedy.
Yeah.
Right? Like when somebody makes a joke that's inappropriate or they say something, we're laughing because of how inappropriate it is. And that's the whole point of a joke.
Right. It's not real.
No. But exactly, it's like the person isn't actually hurting somebody, but they are. I mean, obviously, everything is ultimately at somebody's expense, but
it's
It has to
acting.
be.
right.
It's acting. Those jokes are literally like they're written.
Yep.
They're Dude, did you realize that Jim Carrey did Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, and The Mask all in the same year?
The same year.
94, yeah.
94. That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane.
It's the sign.
You know what movie, in my opinion, is like the acting is unbelievable, the writing is unreal, and it's like, how did this not win Oscars? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Michael Caine, Steve Martin. Have you seen it? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is like, it's an incredible movie, and
98 or 88.
and everybody who is responsible for not like, oh, it's a comedy. No, it's like, no, you suck. You suck at your job. You suck at what you do. You totally missed it. That should have been nominated for an Academy Award. Steve Martin should have been nominated for an Academy Award. Whoever wrote that script should have been nominated for an Academy Award. The whole thing was absolutely genius. Michael Caine should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Wow.
The lady who's in it should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Like, it was like,
I think I've seen it.
it's one of the rare 80s like movies.
Gold mines?
That's like, exactly. It's like, I mean, even Christmas Vacation. That is genius.
National Lampoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why wasn't it taken seriously? Because it's National Lampoon, and it's a comedy, and Chevy Chase isn't funny. It's like, well, actually,
Guy's pretty
now
damn funny.
that is literally the top 3 Christmas movie ever made.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? So what was wrong with you? That's my bone to pick.
That's good.
I'm sick of it.
Sack of it.
Sick of ya.
Um,
Got to follow 2023. Got to follow
2023.
I didn't get to put a Got to Follow in 2023. I was kind of asleep.
Yeah, you messed up.
I missed it.
Yeah.
My Got to Follow for 2023 is PDUSA.
Really?
Love PDUSA.
Oh yeah, PDOC is pretty good.
Got it in
I
there.
like PDUSA.
All right, what's your beyond? Anybody's beyonds? You guys have some beyonds?
It's already been brought up, but my bone to pick, it's a friendly bone to pick, but it's with Ryan Adams. The latest album is a dud.
Really?
Nebraska.
How much dud?
You
Yeah,
would
it is.
actually, you would like the treatment of it, I think.
Yeah, the album sucks, Nate. I think you'd like it.
No. I when I was listening to it, I'm kind of in like a production and like I'm in that headspace right now.
Yep.
And just treatment and all that kind of stuff. And I think you would like, he basically did the same treatment for every song. So he limited himself
Right.
with like a couple instruments, a couple effects. And it's the whole album.
Probably did it in 3 days.
Probably.
Yeah,
Your style.
sounds like it.
Got to follow 2023.
We should do a got to watch it.
Got to watch it. 2023.
Blue eyed, whatever it was called.
The Pale Blue Eye.
The pale blue eye.
Pale Blue Eye.
What's your beyond to pick?
My bone to pick is with water.
Really?
Yeah. If we need it so much, it should be better to drink. I hate drinking water, man.
Like, just what have you tried? Have you tried spring water?
Yeah, I've tried all different waters.
You know, spring.
Alkaline.
The worst water is Canadian bottled water.
Well, Dasani. Yeah.
No, the Nestle bottled water.
I like
Pure
Nestle
Life.
bottled.
Oh, horrible.
I hate Dasani.
horrible. It's tap water. Yeah. If we need it so bad, it should be better to drink.
I just drink sparkling water.
Yeah, that's not good for you.
Apparently, it's really bad for your stomach.
That's not good for you.
Apparently,
Like if you drink, there's sodium in it, dude. Like it's not actually doing anything for you.
sodium's good. Sodium's good.
Well,
Not-
I
not-
get, well, there's water in it too.
Not
unless you have.
yeah, dude. There's water in
High blood
coffee. There's
Water
water.
in beer.
There's water in whiskey.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. Jazzy follows this guy who's like
There's water and diarrhea.
There's a guy.
That's why I eat it.
There's a guy who is like a water sommelier, and he
Yeah.
like takes you. This is on like TikTok or something, and he like takes you through like all the different waters and how to get the best water for you. Like, and he contrasts like taste with what's good for you. And he said the best water that you can buy.
Martin Reese.
Is that the guy? Yeah, probably. The best guy. Sorry,
water?
the best water that you could buy at a grocery store, like we're talking alkalinity waters, pH, all that stuff,
Yeah.
is just spring water.
Yeah.
Spring
Right.
water,
Like
is
natural, no minerals removed or
Yeah.
it has to say spring on it.
Yeah.
Spring water,
Like no alkaline, no pH balance,
No,
like
none of
just
that.
spring water.
just spring water.
Yeah.
Spring water is the best, and he says it's the best tasting water as well. And if you drink spring water, you'll be like, oh, you know what? That's not bad.
I
will
love
s-
spring water.
I
Man.
will say this: Fiji
Yeah.
is
It's expensive.
it is expensive, and the reason it is expensive is because it's the best water.
It's the shipping.
Totally. It
Yeah.
literally comes from a spring in Fiji.
Yeah. I've heard
Wow.
about it.
Yeah. So that's nice. So I got
Yeah.
that going for me, which is nice.
That's nice.
Meme
review?
I thought we
Yeah.
could just end it there, but do you guys want to do a meme review?
Yeah, I think we
Or
do.
should we
need to-
make a meme?
Let's do a meme review.
Oh, there's some good memes this
All right.
week.
Best comment wins?
Best comment wins.
All right. Made it into the episode.
Got to follow.
Oh, just to mention, not really a meme, but I've been seeing this story that's coming out. A dad in Ecuador legally changed his gender to female to help get custody of his daughter
I saw this.
in a court case. Isn't that brilliant?
Genius.
I love that.
He's playing the game.
Oh, I
Can't-
thought that this
Can't
was
beat him, join him. Did you guys see Bro Terry's thing last night? His song?
No.
Yeah.
It's really good, Nate. You got to see it.
Okay, I'm finding it.
But Nate hates Taylor Swift, so maybe he won't like it.
Is it a Taylor Swift? Is it where this
It's a
one?
Terry Swift song.
Terry Swift.
Hey y'all. "2023 has been rough so far. It's a long story, but we had a board member who turned out to be a Jezebel. We had to kick him off he stole a lot of our Bitcoin. He was actually operating our digital wallet for us. And he had the 12 word passcode, and I didn't know it. And he took all of our Bitcoin. I got so discouraged. I got down to the dumps, and but then the Lord woke me up in the middle of the night and gave me a song. And I just wanted to sing this over you, just speak life over you. And God is so good. Just receive it.
He's trying so hard not to laugh.
I have this thing where I wake up at 2 a.m. and speak in tongues. Midnights become my afternoons. Jerry wakes up, goes down the stairs and straight into the kitchen. She likes to make me bone broth soup. 'Cause when I pray, the darkness feels destruction, and I receive instruction, and there's a divine disruption. 'Cause when I get to singing and dreaming, and all the demons start screaming, and then the devil starts scheming. It's me. Hi. I'm anointed. It's me. Myers tells me that she agrees. I'm making spiritual warfare fun, and I contend for Donald Trump. As when he's back inside the White House, I will be the hero. Oh, thank you, God, for this year. I speak life over your people.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jack, you genius.
He's a genius.
I love Jack.
We were crying laughing
It's
at
me.
that last night.
Hi, I'm anointed. It's me.
And Joyce Myers tells me she agrees.
That is good.
That is brilliant. Yeah, so that's good.
That's good.
Okay, so my favorite meme.
best comment wins.
Hi, y'all. Oh, gosh, I love him so much. Okay, so I liked when your life message is worship through the pain.
Wait. Oh yeah, stuck brother Dick Rash.
Yeah. I love that. And
Okay. My comment on that was every Christmas his friend Pete Schweddy sends a nice gift from Seasons Eatings.
yeah. Bonus track, Josh Bingle comments, bonus track, a burning fire shut up in my bone. Spontaneous.
Oh, I liked this one, and
Angelina trying to get back in control of her balls. Angelina's balls drop. She is out.
There's a theme this week.
Right now. Which is worse, balls separating or balls clanging together? Both.
and props to Landon.
I know Landon's going there.
Dude, Landon has had some real good ones.
He's turned a new leaf.
Yeah, he's had some. He's got some teeth. This one's amazing.
Smoke my e-cigarette.
Oh yeah, I made that
Just
one.
think about everything horrible that's ever happened in my life.
And the caption is, "When the youth pastor learns he won't take over the church."
Were you watching that clip on a show or something?
Jared Klingmeyer. Hey everyone, my
Yeah.
wife and I have been praying, and you guessed it, God is sending us to Fort Worth.
I mean, not to toot my own horn, but a week ago the guest worship leader starter pack.
Yes.
And yeah, I feel like we really went there with the Deuce hat, and people
Poor
agree.
man.
It's so true though.
Yeah.
Every friggin' K-Love artist or wannabe K-Love artist wears a Deuce hat.
Deus Ex Machina.
All I know is
What is that?
It's a brand apparently
Is
from
it
Australia.
like motorcycles or something?
Yeah, it's like skater motorcycle culture, something like that.
all I know is this meme. Someone sent it to me, and it's obviously fake, but it's the Gospel Coalition, and it says how using a gas stove can harm your witness to non-believers.
Yo, who made that?
I have no idea. So
Wait,
we
genius.
posted it anyways.
Garth Studdlefudd.
Yeah, just a pastor sent it to me, and
That's awesome.
And the caption was Tim Keller and Charlie Dates are currently co-authoring a forthcoming TGC article entitled "Gas is Racist," and I am Chris Young commented, "Steward your influence."
Hold on. Is that a real comment or a joke comment?
I think it was a joke.
Oh, dude, this one was I mean, we got to figure out the caption, but this video was just money.
Jesus was seen.
Where, Rachel?
Oh my God.
Show me to me, please. Send it to me, Rachel.
He was literally seen in Ohio.
Please send it to me. Oh, now, please.
Oh my God. This is
Okay,
crazy.
Rachel, which one? Send it to me, baby. Which one? Is it on TikTok?
Mommy, I'm kidding.
Rachel, don't do that.
Jesus was
So cringy.
Tell me where. Tell me where.
Oh, did you guys see the Eye of the Tiger thing?
Oh yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
The guy's the worst.
Yeah, he's the worst.
It's real.
Oh yeah,
Gotta be his idea,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I
One
found
with
his
the most-
profile. It's amazing.
Rising up, back on my feet. Got knocked down, rose above it.
She's got a good voice.
When the distance, I don't take no defeat. I will thrive, I will not just survive.
Listen, before I was a Christian, something was missing. Felt a little distant, dark, resistant.
Oh my
Made a
God.
decision, got a new vision. Wrote my goals, yeah, wrote my mission. BC, I was aimlessly walking. Then one day I heard the voice of God talking. Rise up, child, to the enemy mocking. Prayer is your weapon, pray without stopping.
I am a tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up.
Her voice is so good.
It's pre-recorded.
And it's still
There's
flat.
harmonies too. They're lip syncing.
Yeah, I just like her voice.
Of the tiger.
Poor thing. She had to suffer through
He
that
raps
guy's rap.
again, and then he
This
goes and like
one-
gives high fives.
This one
Sorry.
didn't get posted, but it was when you grew up watching too much Gospel Bill.
This is Alexa. What is the purpose of the visit?
Jesus Christ.
I can phone a resident. What is your name?
Oh my God.
You would find that. You found that clip.
Jesus Christ.
That's
We
good.
cannot find that resident.
We cannot find that resident.
Cool.
Well, it's been a crazy week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and welcome to the post show.
Yeah.